Today I'm going to be giving you 3 tips to land a good body shot in boxing. Now I'm Cody from Ring Ready Boxing. I've been boxing for over 6 years now and been coaching pretty much every single day for 3+ years. I've had plenty of amateur fights myself, 14 plus as I make this video, and I plan to do much more. And today I'm going to be teaching you how to actually land a good body shot. Not one where you land it and your opponent just carries on like it's nothing. I mean a body shot which can slow your opponent down and make them think twice about leaving their body open in boxing. Let's dive straight in. The first tip I want to give is setting up the body shot with a flurry to the head. Now what I mean by that is I want you to throw 2, 3, maybe 4 punches to the head before you actually go down to the body. You could even do 1 punch and then down to the body, but I want you to give a quick flurry straight to the head, then throw to the body. Because when you throw that quick flurry, your opponent is going to react and have to defend themselves and probably bring their hands that little bit higher, which means there's a gap down to the body. So when we throw them shots to the head, we're not really even looking to land. They don't have to be full power. You might just touch, bam, down to the body. Because when we're touching up there, just with a little bit of speed like that, bum, 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 bam, our opponent is going to bring the hands higher and that gap's going to be there to open up the body shot. Tip number 2, this is actually one of my favorite tips as this improved my body shots massively, and it's so simple. I'm not sure if you know the Muhammad Ali quote where he says, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. The hands can't hit what the eyes can't see. Now, we're going to use that quote. That's a very famous cliche quote, but we're going to use that for the body shot because a lot of the time, a lot of us want to throw body shots and we'll just powder up and just try and hit the body when actually most of the time our opponent covers up and we hit the arms. I want you to look at the target you want to hit. So if you want to hit your opponent down in the liver, you need to be looking at the target. You can't just go wide there and hope that it lands. You need to actually dip down with it, look at the target, so then you can place your punch in the perfect spot. How are you going to place a good punch if you don't know where you're hitting? If your target is just anywhere on the body, it's going to be really hard to land that sweet good body shot which actually hurts an opponent and maybe even drops them. So that's the difference. If you can just see that little gap just before you throw the punch, it only takes a split second, that will help you land a way better body shot. Now the next tip I want to give is something a little bit different, something a little bit unorthodox, but it can work very well when done correctly. So what I want to be talking about is, let's say I want to throw that shot to the body, or maybe like a uppercut to the body. If I'm wearing big gloves, these gloves aren't actually that big, so it's not too much of a problem, but I wouldn't wear these when sparring or fighting. It's just for the sake of the video. But sometimes your glove can be too wide to fit through that gap in between your opponent's elbows there, that gap in the middle. Sometimes your gloves can be a little bit too wide for that, which makes it really awkward to land the body shot because it's just going to hit their elbows and not actually land to the body. So when you're trying to go round the side, sometimes it can be hard. But what I want you to do is actually go up the middle, hit your opponent's stomach, but with your hand in this position here. You can still generate power. You don't have to throw that uppercut with the hand like this. You might just drop it in there. Use your body, because now that's a more narrow target and it might fit through the elbows. So if I'm here, I can go up the middle. Just there. It's just a subtle way to land that body shot without your opponent expecting it. Because if you can make that glove smaller and fit through the gap, it will just get through the elbows and that body shot will land. Now these tips not only help me land more body shots, but actually be more confident in my boxing ability. Because I knew if them body shots landed, I can slow opponents down and make them think twice when they next go to attack. I have plenty more boxing tips. If you take a look in the description below, I have 30 boxing tips in 30 days, which you can go and grab completely free. Click the link in the description. You can get my 30 boxing tips for free right now. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.